Alright, I know by now some of you might be starting to doubt that Dead Rails will ever get another update. Trust me, I feel the same way. If you've been following my past videos, I've made guesses about when the next update would drop, and honestly I was completely off. I remember saying that the update could happen around a specific date, but well, here we are, and nothing has dropped. It's been over a month since the last update, and I can't even begin to explain how disappointed I was when I realized I wasn't right about it. But you know what? I didn't give up. Instead of just speculating, I decided to reach out to the official Dead Rails Discord and ask the question helpers, the ones the devs assign to answer questions. I figured, why not go straight to the source? So I asked them when we could expect the next update. And guess what? They gave me some pretty good news. According to them, we should be expecting an official announcement very soon, and the update could even drop next week, or at the latest, in 2 weeks. So there's a glimmer of hope, and I'm really holding on to that. Now I know things have been pretty bleak lately, and I can't deny that the online numbers have been dropping. At one point, we saw the player count dip to just 47k players, which is honestly not great. But here's the thing. When that next update hits, if it's a good one, I believe the online player count could skyrocket again. I'm hoping Rico Miller and the team have something huge planned, because if the update is massive and exciting, we could see the player count rise back to 500k or even a million. We just have to wait and see. But that's enough about the update timeline. What's most exciting is that in the confirmed leaks we know there are some really cool features coming, like mastery classes, a UI overhaul, and redesigned items like snake oil, which has been teased by one of the devs. But I'm really hoping we'll get something even bigger. It's been more than a month, and we've all been waiting for so long. I truly believe we deserve a big surprise. So what do I usually do in situations like this? I try to help out by sharing my ideas for future updates, just like I've been doing in my videos. And yes, I know it's repetitive sometimes, but hey, I really believe that some of the concepts I share could make the game even better. The devs might not always watch my videos directly, but I know they monitor the official Dead Rails Discord, where many of these ideas are shared by the community. So if you like what you see in this video, please give the ideas some stars on Discord so they get more attention. It would be great to see the devs notice these concepts and maybe even consider adding them in future updates. Before we dive into these concepts, though, I'd really appreciate it if you could take a second to subscribe to my channel and drop a like on this video. Your engagement helps promote these videos, and the more people see them, the higher the chance that the devs or the helpers will see them and pass along the ideas. Thank you in advance for your support. Let's jump into the concepts now. Let's kick things off with a super atmospheric POI, the abandoned tunnel. Picture this. Your train is heading toward a dark, half-collapsed tunnel, and as you enter, everything goes silent. The only sounds are the echo of water drops and the faint hum of the train. It's eerie. It feels like you're entering another world. Inside the tunnel, things get dangerous quickly. You're not alone. New types of zombies wait for you. These zombies are designed for this kind of environment. Some might crawl out of cracks in the walls, while others drop down from broken vents above. The tunnel won't be easy to navigate, especially if you're not prepared for close combat. But here's where it gets really interesting. If you manage to clear out all the zombies, you'll find an old abandoned train car at the end of the tunnel. Inside, there are survivors who've somehow made it this far. And here's the cool part. This train car isn't just decoration. It can be added to your own train as an upgrade. These survivors will actually help defend your train, setting up turrets that automatically fire at zombies when they try to attack. This is not just for show. It will give you a real tactical advantage, especially when you're dealing with frequent zombie ambushes on open tracks. Plus, visually, the car looks awesome, reinforced with barricades and other intricate details. It's a solid upgrade for anyone looking to beef up their train's defense. Moving on, let's take a look at another amazing concept from Elysium, a new structure called the Ancient Maze. This structure has a deep backstory. Long ago, an ancient civilization built this massive maze to hide their treasures, and one of the key items hidden inside is the Jade Crown. This crown gives you a 2x stat boost and can summon stone warriors to fight alongside you. To get to the Jade Crown, you have to navigate through a series of rooms, each with its own challenges and dangers. The maze would be filled with traps and enemies, making it a real test of skill. Some rooms would have deadly obstacles like spikes, while others would be filled with enemies like golden skeletons and giant golden spiders. There would be 4 main rooms, each connected to one of the 4 gem skulls you need to collect in order to open the final room where the Jade Crown is kept. Here's what you'll face. Emerald Skull Room, a small obstacle course with spikes. Fall, and it's an instant kill. Ruby Skull Room, a large battle room where you need to defeat 15 golden skeletons and 5 giant golden spiders before the door opens. Sapphire Skull Room, a long corridor where once you grab the skull, a giant boulder will fall from the ceiling. You'll need to run fast to escape it, and also a Diamond Skull Room, a tough room with a rope bridge over lava and walls shooting arrows. Timing is everything. Once you've got the 4 gem skulls, you'll need to find a special room with a skull door. Place the skulls on a table and you'll unlock the Jade Crown. But here's the twist. The moment you grab the crown, the maze starts to collapse. Stone warriors come to life and you've got 1 minute to escape before everything comes crashing down. The enemies include, of course, the Jade Wardens, 500 health, deal 60 damage. Some smaller enemies like ghosts, 50 health, deal 5 damage, spawn randomly in the maze, and don't forget about the golden skeletons. 120 health, deal 30 damage, and of course giant golden spiders. 400 health, deal 50 damage, and lastly stone warriors, 200 health. Deal 40 damage, up to 6 can spawn when you get the crown. It's a massive challenge, but the reward is incredible. Now let's talk about a new location that I think could be really cool. The abandoned train. At first it seems like a typical destroyed train, but as you get closer, you realize that someone's actually living inside. This place is home to a group of outlaws who have taken over the train and turned it into their hideout. The train is full of makeshift homes made from scraps of other trains, with barricades set up to protect themselves from zombies. But the best part is that they won't attack you unless you provoke them. This gives you the chance to loot their train for weapons, rare items, and resources. And here's where it gets really interesting. There's a black market trader that sometimes shows up in the area, offering unique items for sale. The real gem, though, is the combat generator, a rare item that you can install on your own train. This generator would add extra defense to your train, making it harder for zombies to board. It works by releasing electrical shocks that keep the zombies away. This would be a huge upgrade, especially when you're dealing with multiple zombie waves. And lastly, for all the gun lovers out there, Dead Rails could really benefit from adding a few new features to the weapon system. First up, the double-barrel shotgun and elephant rifle could have a new feature that lets you toggle a double-barrel shooting mode. This would make the guns more viable and fun to use, and it would also give them some much-needed versatility. Then there's the idea of adding a secret stash in the gunsmith store. This would be a special spot where rare, unbuyable weapons like the Mauser, a firework gun, and sawed-off shotgun could spawn. This would give players a chance to get their hands on some unique gear that isn't available in the regular store. Another idea is aiming down sights, ADS, where weapons like rifles could allow for a slight zoom with the iron sights, giving players more accuracy when aiming. This would make ranged combat feel more rewarding. Lastly, for those looking for a new challenge, there's the Gunslinger class. This class would deal 3x damage to the head, but only if you land a headshot. If you miss or shoot the body, your reload time would be slower and you'd deal less damage. The starting kit for this class would include a Mauser and revolver ammo, making it a class all about precision and headshots. So there you have it. Some amazing ideas that could really take Dead Rails to the next level. If you like these concepts, make sure to give them stars on Discord, and hopefully we'll see them in the game soon. As always, let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.